Do you know what makes your house a home? Do you know what makes your house valuable? Yes, it's you. You make your house a home. But do you know which rooms increase the value for resale? It's the kitchen and bathrooms. Hey, I'm Pete the Plumber. I'm here to help you get your bathrooms and kitchens in tip-top shape. You won't believe the stuff I see. Your plumbing emergencies are no match for me and my team. I'm going to show you how to deal with all kinds of plumbing catastrophes and to get you inspired for your next bathroom and kitchen upgrades. Tom Jackson, a Canadian icon, like actor, singer, activist, charity, philanthropist. Wow, he does it all. But the thing is, he's a really easygoing guy. Very easy to meet, very easy to approach. He was just an easygoing guy. We met his wife Allison first, of course, and she was so easygoing too, and he just kind of, they're two peas in a pod. Really, really nice guy and couple. Pete the Plumber here with the legendary Tom Jackson, actor, singer, songwriter, and his lovely wife Allison. We're going to start with Allison because, as you know, the women know everything in a house. Sorry, Tom, same as my house.
Listen,
they know
let
everything.
me just tell you, I had a show called Shining Time Station, and I had a tool belt. That's the only time I ever wore a tool belt. In this house, she wears the tool belt.
That's the way it usually is everywhere. We know that. We don't like to admit it.
Up front.
Allison, we met a couple days ago. Refresh my memory why we're here.
Hey Pete, well here's our problem. We've been in this house for 12 and a half years. We're on an acreage, we're a little bit below grade. We're having trouble getting rid of moisture that's accumulating under the foundation. And surprisingly, we don't have a sump pump, so...
Very surprising.
You are here to help us solve that problem.
We're going to solve that problem. We are in the middle of the rec room, or family area, the pool table room, whatever you want to call it.
This is actually called the bank.
The bank.
The pool table there?
Yep.
People come here to deposit their money.
So you're a shark is what
No,
you're
I
telling
didn't
me.
say that. No, I didn't say
So
that.
actor, singer, songwriter, and shark. Okay, we're going to add
Okay,
that.
back to you.
Anyhow, we've got a really good location here. It's never great to put one of these in a finished room, but it's a nice corner, and we can exit right at the wall. So this is the sump barrel. We're going to break up some concrete, submerge this roughly down here. We have to have access to it, so it's going to have the lid. And I've got a fantastic hydromatic cast iron body vertical sump pump. These are just magic. I've been putting these in for over 10 years, and they are just fantastic. They're going to take all the groundwater, which is anything accumulated below us, because we're just getting into rainy season here, as you know, and we're going to get it up and out. Then we have, I think it's a 50 or 75 foot hose that you're going to just detach or unattach to run away from the house as much as you want with an easy, quick coupling on it. We're going to get all this put in. We're going to make it flush. You can get the carpet guys back here to do their magic. How's that sound?
Fantastic.
I might be able to do that hose laying thing.
You can do that?
Yeah, I used to be a hose layer.
A hose layer.
I did. There's this fireman thing, and when I was a kid, well, when we were like this big,
Okay.
Used to do this thing. You go like in a hose laying thing, and if you didn't quite do it right, and they turned it on at the other end, you just kind of like become water.
Did you?
So,
you never want to be in the wrong end of a
maybe you want
hose.
me to do that, or maybe you're not.
Well, sure, we'll let you do
No,
that.
no.
We'll let you look down the hose to see if it's coming. What we did for Tom, we put a sump pump in, which is very common, especially all the rainy seasons we've been getting in Calgary. Saturate the ground and all the water coming underneath the slab and hydronic pressure pushing it up. He had a pretty unique system because he had a lot of in-floor heating, not hydronic, but in-floor heating with metal piping. So what would happen is they get a lot of rain and they'd hear glug, 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 because the air's trying to push past through the pipes, so they hear this glugging. So they had too much water under the slab, of course. And the way his house is graded, it's not great. He has a lot of fall on the 1 and 2 sides that water can come into the basement. So we had to get that water up and out of there. I'm here with Plumber, an employee of Pete for 10 years, the Mighty Nigel. We like to call him the Mighty Nigel. Been with me for 10 years, great guy, and brand new Trevor. I don't know if he knows poop from putty yet, but we'll teach him. But he's brand new and he's looking good. As you know, we're going to go out the wall. We're going to keep it low. We're hoping that the stud's right about here or here. We're going to go through here. What do you think? Staying about 8 inches off the wall?
Yeah, well, basically, we can fire it out just a bit just to make sure that we're not going to hit any kind of footing. Just fire it up, bump it out, make sure we put the proper necessities in there, and life will be good.
Sounds good. Well, we'll get Trev dancing on the jackhammer here. There's one other thing I wanted to show you that we're going to address too. is the heat runs. We're on slab on grade, basically. And if you can come over here, guys, and look over my shoulder, you can see that the heat duct has dropped. The ground has settled below, and the heat duct has dropped. I can just kind of get over here, and I can show you the gap of about 3-4 inches from the slab down to the heat duct. Now, we can't move the heat duct because it's buried in the gravel, so it probably runs way back there 10 feet. We're just heating underneath the slab here, which is not the way it's intended to be. So we're going to get Nigel to make boots, basically metal boots that are going to extend up into the concrete here, so the cover goes back on. So they're going to get all the heat out here, not under the floor. And we have about 3 or 4 of these to do. This is not uncommon with ducting that went underneath the floor before. And we want to get that heat out of the floor and into the room, of course.
We didn't have to make them so comfortable, but we did. Toto.
For over 20 years, Alltrek Canada has remained a family-owned, Alberta-grown business. Trusted since 1986 for reputable products and customer service. Alltrek bathtubs and showers are known for their beauty, durability, and value. Strong, sleek, dependable, and built to last. Alltrek, Alberta built.
Compro offers post-construction cleanup services for when consumer equipment just doesn't cut it. Our disaster restoration service offers fast recovery from fire, flood, grow-ops, biohazardous materials, and other disasters. From asbestos and mold removal to upholstery and furniture steam cleaning, let Compro tackle all of the really big industrial strength cleaning. Compro for all your cleaning needs. For nearly a decade, we at Guns N' Hoses have provided the highest quality roofing, exteriors, and attic insulation to over 2,000 homes here in Calgary. With all-season roofing, free video estimates, and a 10-year workmanship warranty, we go above and beyond to earn your business. We are proud of our record, providing you with a stress-free experience. We want you to know that to our family, this is more than just business.
You protect what you care for. Guns and Hoses, more than just roofing.
We've got this drilled, we're going to wrap this up, tape it up, and get ready to submerge it in the hole. Then we'll get all the water in there so we can pump it out. Again, we're not stopping the water, we're just controlling where the water goes. We've got it completely covered. All we need is one sheet because this will stop any dirt and debris from going in. The water can still go through the holes, fill up, and we can pump it out, and it won't get full of mud and sediment. another beautiful Lowe's store, and we're just going to have a little talk about little products here, and I just like your input in the plumbing world. Sump pumps.
Yes.
Calgary has had.
They can ruin your life, or they can save your life.
They can. This is absolutely true. I see the old column pumps, which aren't usually. They're really a bit of a dinosaur, but I guess if you have one and you're replacing it, that's what you want, the column pumps.
Nice thing with those is it's a mechanical switch.
Yes.
You know, as opposed to, I mean, this is mechanical too, but the mechanics are inside.
Right.
So this is something you can physically go in and just, without putting your hand in the pit, and lift it up, turn the pump on.
Now I love the side floats. Those are our most popular by far.
Yeah.
Because again, like the pill float can get caught on the side, jammed on the side. Because again, a pump's always vibrating, right? So it might shift over in the pit. So these do tend to get caught.
Yeah.
The side float, there's nothing that can stop it.
And they tend to get caught when they're floating. So your pump's running forever and tends to burn out.
Yes,
That's
exactly. It can do two things. You can either make it not come on, or it stays up and it burns out the pump. In the sticks, Brian, in the sticks, you must have a sump pump, do you?
We've got a number of sump pumps. I think we have 4 sump pumps.
Oh, you're in a bit of a wet area.
Yeah. Well, we've got 4 different sump pits in different areas, different levels of the house, because we did a renovation and an addition.
Okay.
So we've got different areas of the house. One thing that I have at my house that I don't see at a lot of other people's houses, there's a battery backup on every one.
Nice.
Because usually if there's a storm and your basement's filling with water, that's when the power goes out. That's when you want that battery backup most.
Yes.
But not only that, I've got a couple of extra pumps at home.
Oh, backups.
So
backups.
If my pump goes, I can go down there, pull it out, throw the new one in before I have to swim to it and put my goggles on to find the pump.
Very good
And
thinking.
that's what I find. It's here. They're not, I mean, this isn't $1 million item.
No, it's not.
So it's worth having a backup there, because when you need a sump pump and you call Pete and you want to get him in to swap it, if Pete can't stop and pick a pump up on his way, you know, it's okay, I've got one here.
That's true. One other thing I wanted to point out are the barrels.
Yeah.
They've come a long way with the barrels. They used to be, I've seen people actually take just a garbage bucket and put it in the ground.
I've seen just a pit with nothing. I mean, just a
or the wood one.
Yeah.
Now they've come a long way, and they've got the reinforced plastic with the reinforced lids on them.
Yep.
They are just a great thing to have. They're fantastic. If you're going to do it right.
Yep.
And you got a much bigger surface area in the bottom for the pit for the pump to possibly vibrate around it compared to the old tapered ones. So they've come a long way and available everywhere.
Yep.
So
Now,
that's great.
one thing
It's a
people
necessity.
you don't see people doing, and out in our area, when we first built and after a big storm, we get a lot of stuff coming in through the weepers.
Yes.
They get into the sump, and you look in the bottom of that pit, and at some point there's a bunch of sand and dirt and debris in there, so it's not a bad idea to clean this thing out every now and then.
Right, exactly. No, if you own a sump pump, it's something you have to check at least once a year, maintain, make sure it's going on and off, and then debris free. That was a great idea.
It's an expensive item to overlook.
Ooh, you're minimum $20,000 flooring and at least a foot of drywall.
Yep.
An easy flood to stop. That's great.
We know your home is important to you, and you are important to us. You trust us with your painting, cleaning, window washing, ceiling texturing, and all your renovation needs. We put our personal best into what we do, and your satisfaction is guaranteed. Harding Services, for peace of mind solutions. Since our beginnings in 1983, Woodbridge Ford Lincoln quickly grew into one of the top-ranked dealerships in Canada. We have been consistently awarded because our customers are our top priority. More than 50,000 clients agree. Calgarians keep returning to us for their new vehicles. Woodbridge Ford Lincoln, where Calgary comes for Ford.
When a business has been around for more than a century, there are reasons why. Quality craftsmanship and top-notch customer service are the reasons Flesher Marble & Tile have been in business since 1910. Come see our extensive selection of tiles, marble, granite, and other natural solid surfaces from around the world. When you choose us, you can rely on us. We've built our reputation on it. Flesher Marble & Tile.
What if your bathroom could be turned into your private spa? It's your home, your haven, your sanctuary. It's the place where you escape the stress and unwind. For a multitude of health benefits, as well as the reward of seeing your stress melt away. Call Beauty Saunas and Baths and see your bathroom become your dream getaway.
Okay, as you can see, we're outside of Tom's house now. This is the pipe that has come out. We've siliconed it, sealed it around there. Something new, relatively new in the plumbing world the last couple of years. Once we've got the water pumped up and out of the floor, we just don't want it to spew out here, because it'll just suck down into the ground and go right back, and it'll be a big vicious cycle. We need to get it away from the property, away from the foundation. One of the newest things we've come across with is a cam lock. A mini version of the firefighters. You see the big firefighters, we don't need quite a big hose. We bring it out, so instead of just having a bare pipe come out, we put the cam lock on it so they can come out, put it on, lock it on, it's going nowhere. We have about a 50-foot hose, and it's going to divert it. Tom and Allison have a natural swale about 20 feet past the house, so we're going to get the water out to there, and it's going to go down and find it into the woods, wherever it's going to go. Now, not everybody likes a big ugly blue hose sitting there, or a black one or a green one or a white one. What we've done is made it nice and easy, so after the rainy season, whether it's May, June, whatever it is, after the rainy season, they can take this, throw it away, not throw it away, put it away in the shed, the garage, the shop, wherever, and you still have this. So if the pump does come on, it'll come up, spew out, and a little bit of water here isn't going to hurt anything. It's not like you have rain after rain after rain after rain. The trick here is it's maintenance. You have to have this on there in the rainy season, and the melt, the snow melt. We had a mild winter last winter, so we didn't have a huge snowpack. They could have a lot of snow down here. The problem is you can't put the hose out, it'll freeze. So you got to be out here monitoring it. When you see the sump pump coming on, throw the hose on, let it pump away, because you know the water's starting to melt and go into the foundation, which we don't want anymore. When the snow's all melted and it's not done freezing, you can leave it on there for the month of May or June and then take it up and get away. The odd barrel coming out here isn't going to hurt anything. So having a sump pump is a little bit of outdoor maintenance, because you don't want that line to freeze. The hose outside is the tricky part. All I can do is bring it out. We bring it out 4, 5, 6 inches. And because there's no permanent solutions, because we get the Chinooks, we get melting, we get raining, the pumps go on, and then at night it freezes up. So the line could freeze up, and then you're pumping what we call a dead head, and dead head is bad. That means the pump's pumping and not going anywhere. So it just burns out. So it's something you have to take care of, have a hose, unlock the hose, let it spill out for at least March, April, May. Those are the dangerous months, because we're getting melting. The basements are getting wet, and it needs to discharge. You just have to make sure at night that it doesn't freeze up on you, or you disconnect it. We're back here with Tom Jackson after doing his job. Looks a little bit different, but we kept it as tight as we could. Again, we've dug down, as you've seen, approximately 30, 36 inches, buried the barrel, prepped the barrel, got the pump down there, cemented. We had to move it over a bit. We had to cheat a bit because the ductwork ran right beside it. So all we did was tuck it up a bit tighter. One of those things you just find out during renovations and service work, and you adapt to it and overcome. This one wasn't too bad to do.
And why here? Like, why did you pick this spot?
Well, then you can lean against this when you're playing pool.
Oh. While we're in the bank, you mean?
While you're there in the bank, that's right. Yes, this might seem kind of silly putting it in the finished part of the rec room with the pool table and all your pictures and all that. Beautiful area to put this big clunky thing in there. It had to be here, because when we're putting in a sump pump, we want it in the lowest part of the basement. Got it. 2 things happen here. This is the lowest part of your basement because it steps up from here on. It's up to 18 inches higher back farther in. So this is the lowest concrete level. Number 2, this is also the lowest part where it comes into your house. Everything off the front, it's a walkout. Off the back, it's raised. This is your walkout down here, and it's lower.
So when we do have overflow from water in the ducts or under the building.
Exactly, it's going to catch it first. It's going to catch it first.
I got it. Right.
I don't sing, I plumb. Remember that.
Hey, straw's cheaper.
There you go. So we got it out. We got it raised going out. We're going to have a look outside where we've done that. Not the prettiest looking pipe, but nice and easy to put a piece of furniture built in right in the corner here. Your wife Allison mentioned that, and I thought this would be just the nicest place instead of over in front of anything. So we kept it tight. We also had the electrical here. which, just so you know, is not a separate circuit. We always like to put the sump pump on a separate circuit so it can't blow from anything else.
Right.
But this is on a jump circuit, so this is also running lights and plugins around. So you got to watch that you don't overload everything. Pop the breaker, then this won't work. Got it? So a lot of people put one of those night lights in there, so when they see it lit up, they know it's still working. Got that tucked in there real nice and all beautiful and nice and level, so the carpet's going to go back into here, real easy to build over. You do need access to this in case the pump has to be checked or whatever, and it's good just to even fill it up and check it once a year, just to make sure it's going on.
Fill it up with water?
Fill it up with water.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Well, it's an awesome job. I mean,
Thank you.
This is incredible.
Thank you.
Incredible. Yeah.
Yep. In and out in one day. It was a nice, clean, easy install, and I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
You won't have to worry about the pipes gurgling or water underneath the slab anymore. You're going to be nice, high and dry.
That's me. Now there's a movie there.
There could be a movie there. Could be a song there.
Oh. Wait a minute. You want to try something?
I do. I'm a little bit scared, but okay.
Don't be scared.
Don't
Come on with me.
Come with you. Okay. We're traveling.
Come over here.
Oh boy, this looks like the working parts of everything.
So this is where I do my piping, so to speak.
Okay.
And I got something I want you to try. You up for trying something?
I'm always up for trying something.
I think. I have to tune this, but.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber. You might be surprised to see me without little Dino in this gorgeous kitchen. I'm here with Mike from Tally Renovations.
Thanks, Pete. We are really proud of it. It is beautiful. More importantly, it's built right. So many homeowners here in Calgary have talked to us about their horrible experiences with renovations. These same homeowners come to us for the excellent service and high level of quality that they know we deliver.
And that is why Mike is one of the top guys I always refer.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces, built right.
How important is your roof to you? EuroShield, your smart choice in roofing. EuroShield, environmentally friendly rubber roofing systems. Hail, heat, wind, rain and snow, bring it on. Alberta made for any kind of extreme weather. For life. Built from recycled material. Built to endure. Built to cover your home in style. EuroShield, the best choice for your home. Greening the earth, one roof at a time.
Oasis Construction and Landscaping, Calgary's premium choice for over 10 years. We offer a complete range of services, landscape design, and snow removal. At Oasis Landscaping, we believe that everyone should have a beautiful, usable, outdoor living space. With over a decade of experience, we have mastered our technique and incorporate the best installation methods to give you, our customer, the best and longest lasting result. Let us create your future oasis.
Jewelry, celebrating 60 years of memories.
If you remember at the beginning of the whole job, Allison also mentioned about the heat runs and how the slab or the gravel bed underneath had dropped. And we showed you pictures of that where I literally put my hand in, which you can see again, of course. And what we had to do, so we've extended the boot up. We couldn't move the old existing boot without doing a lot of damage. So we've just built an extension to the boot. Nigel's taped it up real nice, stapled it in there real nice and secured it. So now we can put the heat register right back on and they're going to get 100% of heat flow now instead of only 50% and the other 50% lost in the floors. So very important. Even if you don't have this, it doesn't hurt to pull these off. There's nothing securing them. All your heat runs can easily be pulled off. Some are a little tighter than others, but just check what's down there. You wouldn't believe the food, the kids' toys, the odd rodent that could be down there, okay? It's amazing what teenagers will hide down there. I'll leave that up to you parents. but it's also amazing what just gets knocked down there naturally. And you have to remember, airflow and circulation is the key to a healthy house, the key. So pull these off, stick a vacuum down there, pull them out, get the airflow moving, obviously. Even the dust bunnies. The dust bunnies grow down there, vacuum them out once a year, can't hurt, but it's amazing. Make sure your vent is working properly, okay? Make sure it's open, not closed. You wouldn't believe how many places I'm getting no heat. We pull this out and say, well, yeah, you gotta open the vent, okay? I know it sounds silly, I know it sounds stupid, but it's easy. If you don't know, we'll show you, we'll teach you, but pull these off and have a look. Healthy home. He had a big gravel bed underneath his concrete slab, which is normal, and then all the tin ducts were under there, and everything had settled and dropped. So not only was he getting water under there, but the duct had dropped 4 or 5 inches from the sleeve. So it was heating, blowing, wasting hot air underneath the slab. So what we did on at least 3 of them is we made sleeves, so at least that hot air could get up through there. So you should notice it a lot warmer in the basement.
Okay, so I have something for you to try.
What's that?
Here. This is the deal. You have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, here.
With one hand.
Okay. You can do it with one hand or two. Yeah, go get it.
Okay.
That's close. That's close enough. Okay, now you have to come over near the guitar player.
Okay. Over here? That's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go. Oh, that's good.
I didn't know the cue there. I didn't know if I should stop.
Awesome.
Well, I didn't sing anyhow.
Was that a hit or what?
Thanks a lot, Tom. I appreciate it. Future singing. I was thinking of that. The answer, no. I'm a plumber. Just oral Pete the plumber. I'll leave the singing to Tom.
He was right. You know, he picked it up like that. I mean, he was quick. It woke him up. I could tell there was something inside of him that went, I like this. You know, and I could tell. Couldn't you tell? Yeah, of course you could tell.
Yeah.
It was easy, but I was beside a legend, so I was cheating big time. There you go.
How was that for you?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
See, I like that when she says that was great.
Yeah, it was.
First there was no hole, and then there was a hole, and then there was no hole.
Yeah, and then there's some really, really slick tubes.
Magic.
Yeah, couplings.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you see the blue extension?
Oh, you mean the long
yeah, I know,
thing?
the long, yeah, I know, that was just incredible. I've never seen
What do you call those things?
This is the guy who doesn't wear the tool belt. He doesn't stick around for any disaster management either. He was gone for the dust and the jackhammering.
And I'm a church mouse, so even when I'm here, you don't know I'm here.
Yeah, so he just stays out of the way, which is a really good thing. It's a good quality to have. And so, no, the guys did an awesome job. They were very efficient, tight. They had, they had a few obstacles to overcome, like when they opened up the floor and had to open it up a little bit more and find that so much of the gravel had slipped down, and so we needed to haul another 20 bags of stuff. So that was enormous. I don't envy them for having to do that. And I think Nigel did a really nice job doing the extensions on the duct work. He was very good.
Thank you. That's great. Thanks.
Yeah, okay.
You know what? Everything that we do in this house just makes it more of a palace for two. You know, Allison and I have been here for how many years? 13?
Almost. Mm-hmm.
Almost 13 years. And when we came in here, it was just a house. Now it's a whole lot more than that. You know? And okay, it's big, but you'd think we don't fill it up, but it seems to fill itself up somehow. But anyway, thanks, Pete. Thanks, everybody. It's an awesome job, and we really needed the help. You better call Pete. You better call Pete, or else.
We're back here at TJ Brody's. He has another problem. He must have been happy with the first job, so he's invited us back. What for? I'll show Dino what for. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
We are presenting Q107 with the Coat Drive Coach.
What?
the hell?
What?
Hello?
Jeff?
Pete?
It's Pete the Plumber!
Okay.
You know?
This is
Going on?